Hi everyone, welcome to Nishad Karim Art. In my last couple of videos, I focused on color mixing. We started off with looking at the primary colors to mix secondary colors, followed by using the secondary colors to do our tertiary colors. So I did go through all of those, and as promised I said that we'll take the color wheel to the next level in looking at the complementary colors. And I also revealed and said that I will try to show you or demonstrate how to use the complementaries to darken other colors on the color wheel. So remember, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button and share, leave your comments below. And if you have any questions, please leave them as well, and I'll try my utmost best to address them in videos to come. So hope you enjoy. Alright, hello once again guys. Today, as mentioned in the last video, I'm going to show you a bit of technique in terms of darkening colors, changing the value of colors using complementary colors. Complementaries are pairs of pure colors such as the red and green, violet and yellow, blue and red. And when placed side by side, they enhance each other. The red looks redder when placed next to blue, and the green looks greener when it's placed next to red as well. Now, next to yellow, sorry. So for example, in terms of darkening your color using the complementaries, and if you look at where they're located on the color wheel, so for example, green is opposite red, and orange is opposite blue, yellow is opposite purple, and so on. Those are the sort of complementary colors, and that's one way in which you can sort of use your color wheel to darken colors and also to lighten to an extent. Now, you may see in certain tutorials and in books where they recommend using black to darken colors. I mean, that comes down to personal taste. I personally use my complementary colors to darken color, and I try to stay away from black, as black sort of takes away from the vibrancy of your color and also makes your color a bit muddy, and it takes away from the overall brightness and the sort of like saturation you're looking for. So just to give you an example, I have, let's select green, so I'm going to mix that green again. So there we have a simple green. Now if I wanted to darken that green, all I do is I look for the color opposite, which is red, even orange. So on the opposite side, the complementary to the green, and that color, if I use tiny amounts to mix into that green, there is going to make that green get darker. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of red, and that pigment in that naphthol red is so strong, it's just overpowering everything. So I'm just going to put back some yellow and some blue to make that green, and there you can see we have a completely different green. That's a sort of olive green. Put some more blue in it. So you can darken your green without having to add black. I'm going to try again, use a little bit less red this time. So same green, and I'm just going to touch that red, so you can see the tiny amount of red I'm using there. Straight away, that's already darkened. Add a tiny bit more again, and there you have another green there. So that's another green. Let's try it with orange. So what's opposite orange? Blue. So let's mix up some yellow, some red. And there we have an orange. And to darken that orange, I'm going to go opposite and use any one of the colors, even purple, our red purple, or even our blue purple, our tertiary colors, or even our primary blue. So let's try our primary blue first, tiny bit, and straight away you can see how that darkened the value of the orange. Simple technique to darken colors. No need for using black. Very easy. So let's try blue. It's opposite blue, but it's the same thing. We did green, purple. Let's try a bit of purple on this side and mix it with yellow and see what happens. So there we have a nice purple there. I'm going to put a tiny bit of yellow. And what it does is lightens it a tiny bit, which is basically using a less amount of red, which is the same thing as you can see we get there. If I were to increase the red, you'll see we get a bit of a darker orange again. So again, your palette is, again, it all comes down to practice, knowing your color wheel, knowing your colors. And one of the main things in becoming a successful artist is knowing your color wheel really well, and that comes with experience, painting using different values, different colors, and mixing those colors with other primaries and secondaries to get tertiaries and other colors. The color wheel is just vast. So good luck guys, have a practice, and that's the key to color mixing. Hope you enjoyed the video.